You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I am back. Rodrance for Black and White Sports 2. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, like, comment. Let me know what you think about what's going on in this video. And it looks like we've got some, details. But even the details are, even in this article, were described as, quote, murky, involving the altercation between a guy at a marina and Tyreek Hill. Supposedly, Tyreek Hill had slapped the guy in the face. The police investigated. Supposedly, there's not going to be any charges filed. However, the person that said altercation happened with, he's wanting charges to be filed in this situation. So, who knows where this is actually going to end up. And according to this article, there is, I guess, some surveillance video out there of maybe what happened. And of course, we all wait, because it wouldn't shock me if somebody like TMZ or somebody else gets a hold of said surveillance video. That's what usually happens in a case like this. This is the Miami Herald. Tyreek Hill spent a day over the long weekend deep sea fishing with friends and his high-profile agent. Yeah, he was out with Rosenhaus. A successful outing that included a wild encounter with a large shark. But back at Haulover Park Marina Dock, a few men apparently took exception when the Miami Dolphins superstar receiver tried to hook some of the big tarpon that hang out under the charter fleet, slurping up scraps. A prohibited and not sporting practice. Hill, according to law enforcement sources and dockside scuttlebutt, exchanged words with at least two men who told him fishing was off limits, and one accused Hill of slapping him on the back of the head. That was one version of the altercation. But like many fish tales, the details are murky. A police report released late Wednesday made no mention of fishing for tarpon and said the argument began when a marina employee saw two women aboard a boat without permission. The report does not name Hill, but says when an employee approached the group, a man that was thought to be the Dolphin star began arguing with him, slapping him in the neck area with an open hand before being restrained by a few people. So we got a couple of different versions right there of the story. Okay, one is over some fish, the other one is over two women. I wonder what the truth is. The report, which does not name the victim, says the incident was recorded early Sunday evening via surveillance cameras and that the man who was struck had no visible injuries. The report also says the manager of the Kelly fishing fleet located at the marina interacted with the group before the altercation about renting a boat, but they passed because it was too expensive. 2 days later, Hill and the Dolphins weren't talking about what may have happened. His agent, Drew Rosenhaus, was not commenting and attaching names to the stories from the dock workers and fishing guides and charter operators at the marina was as tough as pulling teeth. Still, information gathered from various media sources and sources in and out of law enforcement, even from clips posted on social media by Hill's agent, suggested a minor altercation, possibly after what had been a delightful, almost cloudless day in the ocean. Police were never called to the dock, and the man accusing Hill of slapping him reported the incident Monday. I guess the next day. It wasn't clear what, if any, charges that Hill, who has faced legal troubles before over alleged violent incidents, might face. The Miami-Dade State Attorney's Office, which ultimately determines if charges are filed, hadn't received any paperwork from the police by late Wednesday afternoon. The Miami-Dade police indicated to the SAO that they will be forwarding the information to our office for further review, said the state attorney's spokesman, Ed Griffin. According to people who work at the park and law enforcement, an unidentified boat captain, Hill, and others left the Bill Bird Marina at Haulover Marina likely aboard the air-conditioned 48-foot Lady Mitchell. A day later, Rosenhaus posted a video from his cell phone on his Twitter page. On the 34-second clip, Rosenhaus is shown with water goggles on, grabbing the tail of a 6-foot shark, which appears to be clearly exhausted.
Culture.
Damn pop-ups. Where am I at? Clearly exhausted after being caught. Nothing in the video that was posted to Rosenhaus' Twitter page Monday indicates what boat Hill and Rosenhaus were aboard when the agent tussled with the shark. Quote, "Don't grab him. Don't grab him, Drew. We don't have enough insurance for that," one man warns, his voice rising. When the man asks Hill if he wants to jump in with Rosenhaus, the receiver replies, "Hell no." In another clip posted on the same Twitter page shows Rosenhaus grabbing the shark from another angle and then flashes quickly to Hill aboard the boat. Quote, "The Florida man, there he is. Look at him go," a voice on the video is heard saying. The incident under investigation allegedly occurred when a vessel returned to the marina, docking in one of the slots by the Kelly fishing fleet, dock worker said. According to people who worked on the dock, Hill noticed a large tarpon in the relatively shallow water near the dock, which was attracted by fish scraps from docked boats. Fishing from the dock is not allowed at the marina, but Hill may have been given some conflicting information. Sources said he asked the captain if he could fish and was told it wasn't permitted from the dock, but he could jump aboard an adjacent vessel and fish from there. Dock workers said one man first told Hill to stop fishing, then another, possibly a member of the family who owns the charter fleet, got close to Hill and also told him to stop. That's when Hill, according to police, was accused of slapping the man in the back of the head or the neck area. After that, Hill and his group ran off, the report said. Okay, here we go. The reporting regarding the latest Tyreek Hill incident, the alleged victim reportedly doesn't want to press charges. The police, however, says he does. The investigation into Hill's role reportedly has concluded without charges. The police, however, say the investigation continues. Here's the first line from NFL.com. Miami Dolphins wide receiver remains under investigation for allegations of assault and battery. Miami-Dade, Florida Police Department confirmed to NFL media on Wednesday evening. So there was a report out there, and I can't remember where it was from exactly, that said something to the effect of no charges were going to be filed after a police investigation, but it looks like somebody has changed that headline after getting some new information, probably the part that said that somebody doesn't want to press charges, but the police haven't made a call on that as of yet. And it looks like there's multiple reports and that various media sources are trying to piece it all together, which makes all this really complicated. I guess the question and the thought on everybody's mind is, will he be charged? If he does, will it go anywhere? And will the NFL get involved with something involving the personal conduct policy? I mean, we know, like, for example, Alvin Kamara, there was some trouble with him, and various other things has happened with all these, a lot of these NFL players. But we're probably a long way from that. He could have an incident like this, in theory, and he might not miss time till next year. If anything is proven to be true, this all may be bullshit. You know, it could be totally false, or it could just be, this is all alleged at this point. There's nothing concrete. But I will tell you, I mean, it's kind of odd. I did a video on this on the 21st, which was 2 days ago, and a lot more information, as we've seen here, has rolled in. And my guess, more information will emerge involving this, including charges or no charges. It looks like that will be up to police. There we go. Tell me what you think. It is, I mean, it's Miami's biggest weapon. No doubt. I mean, if something was to happen and this took a bad turn and some much more horrid details come out, who knows what would happen from there, but it's too early. We just don't know. We don't have anything more. I mean, details are murky indeed. Peace. I'm out.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.